Okay, what you're looking at there is the wing bay to the be200 amphibious aircraft. And this is the actual bay itself now. It looks kind of messy um, because I'm actually gluing some styrofoam to it. And actually, this doesn't belong here. I'm actually out of it right now. I finally ran out of styrofoam, so I'm going to have to find some more, or eventually buy some more. So what it is let me back up here a little bit. It's about 4 feet long, and once it's completed, it's going to be stacked up. Now, some of these that you see here, some of these actually are hollow in these areas here. Certain areas here are actually hollow, so it wouldn't weigh so much. And what I thought of doing with these scrap pieces that I have left over, kind of like keep adding to it, just kind of glue them down, and then eventually put another piece. If some of this will be cut out, because the way it's going to work is this piece here. Bring that up. This piece that you see here is the actually side profile of that, which will be like right there. And that'll be the side profile, all the way to the back. Let me put it up there so you can see it. Maybe I could have planned it better, but I'm gonna kill myself here. This actually will curve that way. Same thing over there. It's actually going to curve that way. This is facing the front. This is facing the back. This right here is where the actual frame of the wing is going to mount. And so, of course, I can't mount it here because there's a wall. And I only got maybe about 8 feet behind me. And that frame of the wing is actually about 8 feet long. And that's still not the full size of the wing. So, but yeah, so as you can see, I'm coming in a little bit already, because by the time I get to here, it's going to be cut this way. And it'll be cut that way. Over there, same thing. And that's the way the mold will be cut. And then this, of course, it'll have this shape. So I only need to really, if you look at this very carefully, I'll need to do a few more stacks in the middle here, maybe about another 2-3 inches worth in the middle, and that's it. I glued this with, these are all glued together with this. This works really well. I was impressed. I actually, the body over here, what you see there, was glued with this glue. I never used this before, but my daughter's doing a science project, so we bought this just to try it out. And so what I did actually, when I glued these pieces here, I used this glue to glue that, liquid nails to glue the second one, and the all-purpose poly glue here to glue the third one. And believe it or not, the first one, which I've never used ever, which is this one, as you can see that it literally looks like cement. I've never used this glue. I just saw it today, and it was only, you got 3 for $9, so I just picked 3. But you can see that it looks like cement. I was really impressed with this, and it's very sturdy. It's only been curing for about 6 hours. But now I'm not gluing to styrofoam. I'm gluing to some type of metal foil that's on this Max foam. The other side is paper, but it's almost like cement. I was somewhat impressed. I didn't do a brake test. I have weights that I have my old diving weights, and sometimes what I'll do is if I can just grab them. I have certain letter weights like this. What I'll do is, like, for example, these pieces. Actually, I put so many weights up here before I tested one of these before it cracked, and it was up to about 16 pounds before it cracked, so which is pretty good. One of these cutouts, I actually had it top of the wood here, and I stacked it up till it finally snapped one of them. I think 15, 16 pounds is what it took to break it. So, as I seriously crashed this thing. But anyways, so yeah, so I got this glue, and liquid nails actually has a really funky smell. I never used it before. I had a tile project that we just finished, and I bought some liquid nails to put on the transition boards going from different rooms, and so I used liquid nails to glue those transition woods, and I actually picked some up for multi-purpose. It's a yeah, this is for multi-purpose glue, and actually did pretty good. It's still a little wet, but I think in 24 hours it should be good to go. My whole plane, as you can see, it's coming out. There's the lower piece. I still gotta bend that sucker back. Anyways, that's how that's gonna be right there. Let me get back up a little bit here. Let me actually level it off. I'll put that right there just to make it look straight. So it looks like I know what I'm doing, right? So anyways, that should be about straight right there. That's basically it right there. It's gonna have these three. The wing bay will start that piece that you see there. Once it's all cut out, we're gonna sit that up here, and it'll take up practically almost towards where the end of the camera finishes, right there. Right about, where is it? Right about there. It's gonna finish right about there. That wing bay will finish here, and this piece will be covered with this. Like this. And I wish I could. I already did some bending to it. I put it on a roller and actually rolling it out to size. But anyways, let me put this down here. Anyways, this will wrap around. This piece here will wrap around from the bottom here all the way around. It'll be glued. I'll come back around this way. This is a sample piece I got from work actually, and I think it's going to work out for what I'm looking for. So that's the way this is going to go. And as you can see, once it's done, it has this really smooth finish. Okay, there we go. Kind of clamped that down there real quick just to give you all a quick reference what I'm referring to, but you can see there the fuselage taking shape, and they'll be wrapped around like this. None of it is glued. I'm holding it with the other side of my hand over here really quick, and it's not the right size either. Remember, this is just a sample, and that's how it's gonna look. And it's a smooth finish, and I'm really liking this. I think I tried doing this with foam board, but when I try to bend it on the roller, it didn't work that very well. It actually you could see the actual lines of the bend. So I may be missing something on how to do that, but this was so easy to roll. When I started rolling this, it was much easier to roll. But yeah, it has a real nice finish to it. So the whole fuselage will be made up of that. Once I put the cockpit in there, then we'll continue with this. We'll put the wing bay. Some of this will be down towards the bottom here, and then this piece will be back at the tail again. But that's it. That's kind of like the finish we're looking at here. And you can see all the way down in there. And it covers it, but it's very sturdy. Very sturdy. And this glue here, the cement glue, is very sturdy. I was a little impressed actually. But that's it.